Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Jurassic Park Revolution, where we're going to hop in and do some more hunting. Now, what do we want to do today? I think we were doing a little bit of the targeted animal hunts. We had just gotten crunched by a few Carnivores last week. We did the Allosaurus before that. Maybe we'll focus on the Edmontosaurus today. Make it a little bit more relaxed of an animal that generally will only come after us if we actually harm it. Won't actually be a bloodthirsty killer like the defensive. I'm sorry, the Carnivores was only defensive after we maybe... Actually, no. No, they always came at us first. I think only once we got the shot off that got them at us, but I wouldn't call them defensive. So, we've been on Penna. We know that's pretty tiny. Perdita's another small one. Tranus was not bad. But I think I want to go back to Sorez. I love the feel of Sorez compared to what we've had in the past 3 maps. And maybe we'll do Vertigo next week. Now, weapon-wise, what do we want to use? I think we will use the double ammo. Should we try going for the grizzly again? Maybe do a little bit of actual, proper big game hunting with a big game rifle? Maybe something like that, and the... I don't want to take too much firepower, but... You know, maybe we'll do something like that. Just go for a nice Edmontosaurus hunt, enjoy Sorez some more, see some more of what there might be to it, and just enjoy. So, everything looks in order, tranks are on. Let's hop into a brand new hunt. Okay, so we're back and loaded into things here now. Oh, speaking of... Oh, no, that's not what we want. That's what we want. There we go. Okay, I do have to admit, I really love the texture work on them. Like, the dinosaurs in JPR, all of the animals are just superb. I know it's all based on Jurassic Park Operation Genesis stuff, but I don't quite remember the Albertosaurus and the Edmontosaurus having these kinds of skins to them. I thought I had gotten a few hits off. I was hoping for... It looked like on the spine there's that critical zone that I thought we might have gotten a shot off on, but I guess not. Oh, is that the same one? It may be. It's kind of stuck in a few circles. There she goes. Or, yeah, I think it's she. I'm pretty sure... Well, then again, as much as the canon is all of the dinosaurs are females, we saw from the very first movie that nature, finds a way. Or, no, it's not nature, sorry. It's life. Life, finds a way. Well, we got that one down. Oh, well, there's another one. Okay, I thought it was actually coming for us that time. Nope, I want the... That's what we want, the grizzly. Yeah, so that one's... doing her thing up there. We'll probably keep tracking her in just a moment. Oh, well. I think that's less tranquilized and more hunted down, because I don't... unless she's got... Okay, I just don't want you spooking us because you're... I just don't want to turn our back on this one, and then that's when it decides to get angry and come after us. We've had that, I think, once or twice. Okay, but... I mean, the eyes are kind of creepy on her. But overall, again, I just... The model work is pretty good, but I have to say, the textures just fit super, super well on all of them. Now, just got to approach with caution. We don't exactly want to end up crunched under an Edmontosaurus's... Not arms. I guess forelegs? You know, you think about the weirdest stuff sometimes. There she goes. Take a nice rest. Even get shade of the fern. There you go. That's actually a nice little spot to kick back and sleep by. Okay, so back on Sorez, or... almost Australia, but not really. What should we do next? Like, that's, I swear, that is exactly what I see when I look at this map. It looks a lot like the continent of Australia to me. Now, granted, there are a few changes, such as the almost like pincer bay of how the water comes into both the north and the south cove there, but you fill those in with dirt or earth or something, and I swear, you got a mini Australia. But where do we want to go? We're actually way up at the very northern tip of the island. So I guess we'll just go through the whatever this forest is, but this is one probably the best Carnivores things I've seen in any of the mods, is this map in particular because of this kind of like forest feel to it. You feel really immersed, and it looks stunning, to be honest. That's quite a bit to give to a game that is as old as the Carnivores engine is to manage to pull off some really good shots like this is incredible work by the developers. I'm actually not sure what the dev team entirely was for it, but you get a big thumbs up from me. You guys did an amazing job. I hope that was in frame, because currently half my face is cut off by one of my other recording captures, so we'll see. That's one thing I feel like I'm getting better in a little bit of a way, is I'm sort of understanding the captures a bit better and how I want to exactly work things. I'm going to try this week of the face cam with the Carnivore, see what you guys think, what your opinion is of it. I can always, if you don't like my ugly mug gracing the screen, just stop on that side or keep doing it for more. We'll just see how it is. Although I will say one thing about a hunting game, it puts you on edge when you're looking at you guys here and everything is over here. You almost have to kind of do the weird eye glance back and forth to try to keep tabs on two things. But so far, everything is looking... Again, it's just so beautiful and really well done for everything. We should have... Oh yeah, we got a lot of ammo still. Now, this is the part where I do feel a little mixed on having done the point change as I did. Because on the one hand, I feel like there was necessary to bring some values down from what they were in the base game. On the other, though, once you get up here, you do feel like you have a lot of power with yourself. I hear more... I guess it's just little... I mean, there's a little dry source, the king of the hill up there. But I think the JPR is really the only Carnivores game I feel like that's really kind of gotten this intense power curve to it. Triassic, you do get better weapons as... Triassic, you do get better weapons as you go on. But I don't think they actually kind of curve sort of like how JPR stuff does. Like the sniper... Well, the sniper is generally your big endgame piece of firearm that you want to use and hold on to, but it feels like for JPR, once you get the QBZ and you get some of these assault rifles that just have the automatic and the ammo capacity, you really curve the game around quite a bit. Oh, God, look at how well she blends into the sand and like the deserts for Sorez. It's stuff like that where you just feel immersed with it. Fallen Kings, actually, last week... Or, hang on, what am I at for Fallen Kings? I think I should be on episode 4. Or, no, I did an episode 0, 1, and 2, so... Technically 4, actually 3. It's kind of a little weird for the numbering on that right now, but... There are just certain experiences in the Carnivores games that you feel entirely immersed at that shot or that setting. Oh, we got a little Dryo buddy escorting us along. You want us to take care of some of the herbivores so that way you get more food? I mean, we can. Okay, she's starting to come in pretty close to us now, so I don't think I want to move. I'll let her kind of come into us. 2.75, so once she gets to... I was going to say, once she gets in close to us, we'll probably spring, but I was going to use the 400 feet as our benchmark, and of course at 410 she was, heck nope, we're getting out. Well, we'll just keep tracking her down and see what we can do. We got a number of shots off, so we're going to have a pretty clear blood trail to follow. Especially if she stays in this desert-like area, which Sorez has a lot of that in this side. Again, it does feel like almost... It might have been based on Australia, who knows? A lot of stuff would be pretty fitting if it... Uh-oh. You're not on our roster. Well, he's been crushed by the sand dune. We'll just kind of leave him sleeping there, but you're not one of our... what we're after. You... Actually, we haven't really had an episode for just the Albertosaurus yet, have we? You're jumping the gun. We'll worry about you maybe next week, depending on comment feedback. Who knows, maybe you guys will want to see something else. But we keep feedback at the forefront for content of what I try to put out for the next videos. There are periods where, if the recording sessions don't allow, I generally try to say at the start of the video whether I can take that feedback into account or not. It's just been, for the past week or two, it's been pretty quiet on the channel. We haven't had too many comments really coming through on anything. Did I really lose the blood trail in what should have been one of the easiest areas to track a blood trail in? By George, I think I have. Okay. Where the heck did we start shooting it from? Good question, because again, I don't have any blood trail to go off of. We got a little distracted by the Albertosaurus, so maybe if we can find his... Oh, okay. Or no. No, you were the Alberto. So, technically, yes, you are what I was looking for. Not the blood trail I was thinking of, or are you? Oh, see, now you got me confused. Wait. Wasn't there just a blood trail here, too? Okay, I'm really confused right now. So here you are. Okay, yeah, this is definitely your blood trail, so maybe the one that I had seen before actually was the Edmonto that we got the shots off on. I don't know if that was ambience or that was actual another Albertosaurus or something. We'll approach with caution, which seems to be the only way we approach anything these days in Carnivores, and see if we can be a little more cautious with what we find. Just in case we do have another carnivore looking for an easy, well, thinks an easy meal. This isn't us starting off again where it was everything was getting a piece of us, even the herbivores. Now, we've gotten a little bit of an arsenal this time. And nothing. Okay, I think it may be time to try calling one in. I did hear a reply from up north. And I think... Oh, yeah, it actually is north. Holy crap. I didn't even take a look at the compass before I said that. I was actually surprisingly right for once. I do think it is up this way. Oh, yeah, it actually came up on the binoculars for the split second there, but just because it came up, I want to crouch down and be a little more cautious. Let's try to crest the hill and take a look. Okay, yeah, so she is very far out there, 960, but she's also much bigger than I think the other one we were looking at was. This one is a 4.79 ton. So this is a big, chunky mama. I don't know how close we'll be able to get, because, again, we've been calling, so we probably will need to sort of hunker down for a moment. Yeah, it's just ambience I'm hearing, just want to make sure. Let's try, yeah, see if we can bring her in towards us. So we'll make the 450 our sort of threshold range, although if she does want to come closer, we won't stop her. Although she is basically... You know what, I'm taking that as the go-ahead. Yeah, okay, so I was greatly overestimating the recoil on this sucker. I thought I would have had to be much more cautious with it. No, apparently you just hold it down and just keep her in place and she'll tear through something. My apologies for that. I was definitely should have been a little more merciful towards you. But you are a fairly big girl. But I don't know if you are the one we were after, because it seemed like you still took quite a bit to take down. Like, even the... Okay, even the detail in the mouth is incredible to have managed to do. Like, you actually could see the whites of, like, teeth and the tongue, and... You guys really do a effort there, man. I don't think we have enough to take down another one. But I would like to know what happened to the one that we started, that we kind of wounded and saw run off on us there. I think it stems... Actually, I think it just stems, as any real hunter will tell you, you never want to leave a wounded animal. You want to try to... You either want to aim for that vital hit to drop it as quickly as possible, or if you don't, you stay out there as long as you possibly can in order to try to end that suffering that you caused. It's a byproduct that will kind of happen. Nature is just... I don't know how philosophical I want to get, but nature ain't exactly nice. It's not exactly cruel either, it's just how we've kind of perceived it. Nope. Okay, I know I was hearing what sounded like another one somewhere in this general direction. And this is the only weapon we have with ammo, because I didn't actually take the pistol with us. We'll just kind of crest up here and keep looking around. I feel like we may have stumbled upon sort of the Carnivores' golden trick if you're trying to grind points. Just take an animal that gives a fair number of points, select that as your only huntable animal, or the only animal on your roster, and load yourself up to the brim with weapons and ammo, and just go to town for a map or two, and just see how much you kind of rake in. Should we try a call? Yeah, we'll try another call. I don't know if we actually got a response, or that was just how the call works. It almost has that little pause and then a little something else to it. You know what, with how low we are on ammo, and we are getting around the 20-minute mark, we don't want to make quite too many episodes too long. I think this was a pretty successful Edmontosaurus go-about. We got to see Sorez a bit more. We took down the random Alberto that thought it would make a meal out of us. I think an overall pretty successful day out here hunting. So let's head back to the menu and see how we're looking for points now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we're back here in the main menu, so we've got 74 points left over. And I do think we will try Vertigo next. We are starting into new territory we've never actually seen before, so we could do Vertigo with... I don't know... I mean, we could try, I guess, an Acro. Take the M16 and maybe something else, but again, I want to leave you guys to feel like you have input and influence with things, so if you have any combination of animals or a certain animal in particular, and you'd love to see it on video a little more and us going after it, be sure to leave us in the your request in the comments as well. If you have any particular weapons that you're a favorite of or like seeing be used in the hunt, or you want to see whatever the green flame is, you just let us know in the comments and we'll see what we can do for you. We always try to take and give you guys content back with your feedback well in mind. So, with all that though, I think we'll end Jurassic Park Revolution here for today. Thank you guys very much for joining me. If you do like the content, be sure to leave a like or comment of anything down below, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. Please remember, as always, survivors, to take care and stay alive.